and welcome to KathyRamirezFilms.com. It is finally here. I'm so excited to finally share. It's currently May of 2020. You know, it's been crazy. This has been a long time in the making, plus 5 years of ideas in my head, theme, and just trying to show who I am. I'm so excited to finally be here sitting and filming this video because it means that one of my literal dreams has come true. About 5 or so years ago, I would say more than 5 years ago, I had this vision of what my website, when I grew up, would look like. Now that my website is live, I want to give a little explanation of my inspiration and how the website came to be. I finally got my first website about 2.5 years ago, made by my lovely boyfriend, Saldi Cadillo, and that was a birthday gift to me. And honestly, since then, I never really updated it. It has stayed the same. I maybe switched out some videos. And this time I knew what I wanted. I knew what vibe I had in mind. I knew what inspired me. But I needed professional help to get that across. So I hired an awesome team called Elizabeth Designs. I've been working with them honestly since October of 2019. They're an all-female team, so I was happy that they could really understand my vision, but also understand what the wedding industry is like and bring those aspects into the website and make it very cohesive and reach so many people out there. So Kathy Ramirez Films is not just going to be my website where I'll show my wedding work. It is going to be any filming that I do. Right now I'm working on some projects that I had filmed in the past and I want them to live here and also be seen by so many more. I had been envisioning this, like I said, for years now, and my whole goal was to have a website and have a brand that really showed me, showed my culture, showed my values, and really was something that reflected me, and when you see it, you'll be like, that's Kathy. That being said, I obviously made a Pinterest board and I pinned so many things over the years, and looking back to when my first things ever back in like 2012, 2013, up until now, I can see how consistent I've been with my interests. So I know that the way I wanted this brand to be perceived was going to be me, because I really haven't changed a bit. So the aesthetics of it, as you can see, are a lot of olive green tones, rust, terracottas, and those are really elements from my life and from my surroundings that I like to pick and choose to incorporate into my brand. From the beginning, I knew I wanted to create my website that showed my heritage, my culture, diversity. So, if you don't know, I am Latina, I am Mexican. A lot of my inspiration came from my parents' hometown of Santa Rosa, Zacatecas. The first nod you may see is actually in my logo. I really wanted to create a logo that showed a tile form. It's called Spanish tile, but it's also used in a lot of Mexican homes, and my grandma's was an inspiration for that. I wanted to make it simple, but also include my initials, and as you can see, it is like a K and an R kind of curved within each other, and I actually drew that out, and Elizabeth Designs team made it come to be. I actually literally sketched it. I should probably enter a clip right here or a photo so you could see what some of my rough ideas were. Moving forward, I knew I wanted to have the font really reflect more of an editorial Spanish kind of vibe. So I really liked the mixture of the fonts that you will see on the website too. And the color scheme was also inspired a lot by my grandma's house in Mexico. You'll see hints of mint, which reminds me of her house because she literally has a mint house. And other complementary colors like the olive green and the terracotta just make it feel more warm and cozy, because that's how I feel when I go back to her home and the hometown in general. But what does that mean for my website, my brand, my experience with my clients? I want them to feel who I am, and I want my website to convey that so I can attract those who are all about it or repel those who aren't feeling it. I know I may not be the cup of tea for every couple or everybody out there, but I just wanted to make sure I can portray really who I am and things that interest me, as you may find in blog posts and future postings and videos. because if you really enjoy it, then you'll stick around, you'll inquire, and then you really get a grasp of my client experience. So yes, my name is Kathy Ramirez and I film. Now, believe me, when I tried to figure out what my business name was going to be about 3 years ago, I was like, I decided to go with my name and also include films in it because I do film many things. My phone is full of videos of everyday life, but also I love filming weddings, which is what my business is currently doing and taking off in. I also like to film travel videos and also a documentary. As you can see through my work, I am Chicago based and I have done multiple weddings in the Chicagoland area, be in the suburbs or in the city. I have really been to so many. I can't even name my top 5 venues because there's so many cool ones and always new ones popping up every year. I'm so happy I could finally showcase my work in such a beautiful way. As you scroll through, you'll see weddings from Chicago, from Puerto Vallarta, from Cancun, Isla Mujeres. The list goes on, and I'm always looking to expand and go to new places. What this means for you looking for a wedding videographer at this time, I know it's tough and there are so many options out there. Whether it is word of mouth, social media, The Knot, or someone's website, I really want you to go with your gut feeling, take in what they're putting out into the world and see how you resonate with it. I hope that I am one of those top choices for you, and if it is, let me know. If you made it this far, I want to say thank you. There's a reason that you've clicked on here and were intrigued to learn more about either me or my company. You can find out more in the About Me. It has a little tidbit of my story, and keep the conversation going. You can always comment down below in the comments on the blog or on YouTube if you're out there. If you're finding this on my website, you can always contact me in the Book Me section of the header, or if you're on mobile, that works too. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to keep up with my daily activities, you can find me at Kathy Ramirez Films on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Until next time, thanks guys.